I'll tell you what, there is nothing like fresh coastal air to clear the senses. And out here at Blakeney Point in the thick of nature, this really is soul food at its finest. And with today's property, you could have all of this right on your doorstep. Back to terra firma now, and look where we have found ourselves, in the glorious grounds of Vine Cottage, and that is one of the most beautiful houses I've seen for a very long time. I'm excited to have a look around, so follow me. Wow, look at this. Really welcoming, nicely proportioned reception hall makes all the difference to making you feel at home. There's plenty of rooms coming off here, the first of which is the sitting room. Follow me. Now, stunning is not a word that I throw around too easily, but this hits the nail on the head. It's gorgeous in here, triple aspect, the views are unbelievable, but the quality inside is equally as striking. But there is more than just superficial quality to this house. Vine Cottage is a home, and that's so clear to see. I mean, look at this gorgeous fireplace, for instance. It really sets the tone and makes this a welcoming family room. Right, on we press, where we begin to find that this sitting room is actually open plan to this glorious dining room. Again, light and bright, really well connected to the sitting room, really well connected outside via those massive sliding doors. And this space here is deceptively big. I mean, this is a 10-seater dining table. Loads of room. It's the perfect space for coming around as a family, or even having friends over as a proper entertaining space. But it gets better still. The layout here pulls us through to the kitchen. And what a kitchen it is. Probably comes as no surprise that again, it is light, it is bright. These bifold doors connect you straight outside, so glorious sun patio there. And on this side, we've got the most stunning fitted kitchen. Now, whilst this is undoubtedly a really showy and gorgeous kitchen, it's practical too. There's loads of workspace, storage is certainly in no short supply. I'm going to be mentioning views a lot, but the view from this island is something else. You know, I think this one might actually get me to do the washing up. Over the other side of the island, what we find here is a brilliant informal dining space, perfect as a breakfast room too, a great way to start your day. Now, we all know that I love a boot room. I've always waxed lyrical about their practicalities, and look at this, it's massive. And if that wasn't practical enough for you, you will also find a utility, a cloakroom, a storeroom and a garage, all on this wing of the house. Right, on we press back through the kitchen here. Behind me, you'll see an old staircase there. More of that later, but for now, I want to show you something quite special. This is the best picture window I've seen anywhere along the Norfolk coast, full stop. And to think that just this morning we were out in the thick of the marshes with the seals, and now we've found ourselves in the most glorious of master bedrooms. There's something really quite magical about this place. And as master bedrooms go, they do not come much better than this. Now, naturally, that gable end is about as dramatic as they come, but there's another aspect, the other side, which really helps make the place feel light and bright. There is integral storage all over the place, very handy indeed. And this is a really good sized bed, but easily fits with loads of room around. And to top it all off, the ensuite is rather something too. And luxury is the word of the day in here. The fixtures and fittings are something else. His and hers sinks, which is really nice to have. Not to mention that view is still a big part of this ensuite. Imagine sat in that bath and looking out to sea. What a nice way to spend an evening. Time to leave that rather wonderful master bedroom now, but fear not, because there is plenty more bedrooms to see, all of which are really quite special. This is bedroom 2, very good size, more built-in storage, which is always great to see, and yet again that view is something else. And what's even better is that just across the landing, it has its own use of a shower room. Up on this landing, we will find 2 more bedrooms, but if you remember, I pointed out a staircase earlier off the kitchen. Well, yet another surprise from Vine Cottage. What we find here is bedroom number 5, and with its good size, loads of storage, private access, and a good size ensuite, it is the perfect answer to a guest bedroom. Back downstairs we come now to what is the last piece of the puzzle here inside the property, and it is the study. No family home should be without one. This is a really substantial space, perfect for hiding away and getting those daily tasks done. And if all that leaves you wanting for a bit of fresh air, then you're spoiled for choice outside. Follow me where all shall be revealed. Vine Cottage sits in the most incredible plot. There is terracing, there's formal gardens, and if you thought the views inside were good, then you've not seen anything yet. Well, this garden is a joy to explore, but without doubt the trump card of the grounds here is this. This is your own personal direct access to the famous Norfolk Coastal Path. And without ever having touched tarmac, we have found ourselves right here in the heart of Blakeney on the side of its famous quay. And how's that for a postcard view? As many of you will be aware, Blakeney is the jewel of the crown on the Norfolk coast, enjoyed by all ages and all walks of life. Now, if nature is your thing, then you are going to be in your element. There are birds to be seen, walks to be taken, and even the water to be enjoyed. Or perhaps food is more your scene. Well, good news, because you are going to be spoilt for choice here in Blakeney. The moorings here has long been serving up the very best of local seafood produce. And not to mention that the Blakeney Deli here behind me is an absolute joy to explore. There is proper traditional pubs like the White Horse there behind me. And of course, no foodie tour to Blakeney would be complete without a quick stop in the Blakeney Hotel. But as we all know, it's not all about the glamorous luxuries in life. Sometimes you need amenities, and Blakeney certainly answers those questions. There's village shops, post offices, and even doctor surgeries. Well, what a whirlwind of a day, and really just a glimpse of the remarkable lifestyle which you could be living here at Vine Cottage. If you want to ask any more questions on this incredible property, or indeed arrange a viewing of your own, then do please give us a call in the Sowerby's Holt office.